Good evening and welcome to the channel. If you're liking these videos, then please consider hitting that subscribe button. Today's video is one for me that is actually quite exciting because 11 Golf have produced a 2-iron that visually I really like the look of, but it is packed with technology, making it really easy to hit. The name or the brand 11 Golf, when we think about it, we really think about sort of hybrid irons and more game improvement golf clubs. However, this club is totally different. This is the brainchild of 11 club fitter and club designer Nick Hemmings, and when I saw this club I instantly fell in love with it. Nick designed this club for the better golfer, but it still retains lots of impressive tech which is going to make it really forgiving, easy to hit and easy to get the ball airborne. Let me explain a little bit more. This club could fill a number of places in the bag. For me, I can hit it decent off the tee, but also with the wide sole and the centre of gravity being pushed back into the head, it makes it really easy to get it airborne, off the fairway and even out of the light rough, which gives it a massive advantage over your more traditional 2-irons. The club is very much hollow bodied, so all the actual material has been sucked out of it. You can actually see on the toe of the club where the actual weight port is, which we've had weight taken out and repositioned. With removing quite a lot of the actual material in the head, we've added foam, which will just help with the vibration, so any off-centre hits, you won't feel that in your hands. Unfortunately, these days we don't find the middle as often as we would like. What I like about this club is it looks very traditional. There's no sort of pretty patterns or any sort of cavity back in the head. It's nicely polished and it's just a polished metal finish. We have a simple logo on the very toe of the golf club, which although looks quite simple, it's not noticeable from a dress, which I really like. The actual club is made of chrome, so the back, the actual sole and the very top of the golf club is all chrome. But where we add a bit of technology is actually in the face of the golf club. The face is very much forged, giving you a really nice soft feel when we actually strike the ball on the club. You might be asking me, why do I like this club more than its other competitors? Well, these are 2 points that I absolutely love about this club, and obviously a lot of thought has gone into the design. The way that the top edge, although it's quite thick and almost too thick for me visually, it's been rounded at the edges. So just taking away sort of that thickness by actually rounding it off makes the club appear to have a smaller top line, although it doesn't. The biggest difference for me with this and its competitors is there is absolutely no offset. For someone like me who's traditionally played a bladed club or a very small cavity back all through my golfing life, having no offset for me is an absolute advantage. It just makes everything look cleaner, more precise and nicer when you address the ball. For me, it just looks like a player's club, but we know there is lots and lots of technology packed into the club, making it so easy to hit. And we haven't even mentioned the best thing about this club. So if you're looking for a bargain and you're looking for a new 2-iron, then this club definitely needs some consideration. This particular 2-iron that they've made up for me, I've got it in the KBS Tour Hybrid shaft. This is the prototype 85S shaft, which is basically meant to feel and play like steel. For me personally, I would rather have it in a steel shaft, but I do understand the benefits of using graphite in this particular club. The shaft is fractionally longer and you should get a little bit more distance, and unfortunately these days I'm not swinging it as fast as I would like or hope to. Right, let's hit this club, get some numbers, and let's have a look at those numbers a little bit more closely. I've just run back to the car because the heavens have opened. It's absolutely chucking it down here at the moment. But I thought I'd just quickly talk you through the numbers that we were getting when we were hitting the 2-iron. We were filming and recording the data using a Mevo Plus, so it is a bit of a budget rangefinder launch monitor. I hit sort of 10 shots. I've deleted 2 of the worst ones, which were missed strikes, but we've got two shots there, sort of approaching 235 yards, which is considerably longer than what I hit my existing 2-iron, which is, for distance wise, absolutely brilliant. Every single shot is over 200 yards. So I'm really pleased with the overall distance. However, where it slightly lacks, and unfortunately this budget like launch mode doesn't show that, the dispersion of this particular 2-iron is slightly greater than what I would expect from my own. My own 2-iron I hit very, very straight, anyone who's seen the vlogs. And this one wasn't quite, the dispersion wasn't quite as tight. But you got to remember, I've been using my own 2-iron for like 30 years now. So, and this has just gone in my hands in the last couple of weeks. So I feel like I would improve the dispersion over time. But for me, that is impressive distances from this particular club. It's very fast off the face. The sound is different to my one. And you can really feel the ball sort of almost, you know, being launched off that club face, and the strike and the sound is really, really impressive, and that's probably what's impressed me the most. And just because the club is considerably cheaper than its sort of rivals in the market doesn't mean that you're going to lose any distance. Definitely not, and that's proven by these particular numbers. I've taken this golf club on the course and gamed it for several rounds, and I really do like this golf club. It does go further than my Ping 2-iron that I'm hitting at the moment, but the flight is slightly lower, which did surprise me. So if I was actually buying this club or getting this club and considering putting it in my bag, then I'd probably ask for one with a little bit more loft. So maybe actually in the 3-iron version, because I do know they do that, which would just give me a little bit higher trajectory, but would probably still go similar distance to my original Ping Zing 2-iron that I currently game. For me, where it seems to be better than my 2-iron at the moment is off the fairway and out the light rough. The flight is better, it's slightly easier to hit for me personally as well. One thing I would just say, and a little disclaimer, is that unless you're swinging it at high to mid sort of swing speeds, then you won't really get any benefits of hitting this 11 long iron. You'll be better with like a rescue club or a hybrid instead. For me, this is designed for someone who swings it quick, who maybe struggles off the tee hitting driver and wants a club that will not only be usable off the tee, but you can also hit it off the fairway as well on the longer holes. But for me, the price of this club, it's an absolute bargain, and it's probably worth just getting one to try it. If you're ever considering getting one, you're not going to lose a lot of money, and I don't think you'll be disappointed with not only the looks but also the performance of this particular club. Mention my name, you probably won't get any discount, but I might get another sponsorship deal at some stage. Finally, have you got a 2-iron in your bag or a long iron in the bag at the moment? If so, what have you got? And would you consider putting a long iron in the bag? Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment below. All comments are answered. Thanks for watching.